こんにちは、ゆうか先生です。In today's lesson,
Let's see if you can come up with the right must form for the Japanese verbs that have ru at the end. To do that, you must know if the verb is either ru verb or u verb. Let's quickly review how to figure that out. So what you have to do is to pay attention to the sound before ru. If the vowel before ru is either a or u or o, then it's a u verb 100%. On the other hand, if the vowel before ru is either i or e, then it's a ru verb most of the time. There are some exceptions that do not fit in this category, but I am not going to include those exceptions in today's exercise.
so simply pay attention to the sound before ru. Figure out if it's a u verb or a ru verb. Then convert it into the correct mass form. For u verbs, you change the final ru to ri and add mas. For ru verbs, you simply change the final ru to mas. By the way, why do we need to change the plain form listed in the dictionary to the mas form? Because plain forms can be used only in informal speech, and Japanese adults mainly use polite speech in society. Mas form indicates speaking politely and helps you avoid the risk of sounding too informal in inappropriate situations. I explain how Japanese people use different speech styles depending on the situation in this video. You can find a link to the lesson in the show more section below. Okay, let's do a drill to practice creating correct mass forms. Again, please pay attention to the sound before ru. Okay, let's begin. では、始めましょう。
The first one. 眠る。マスフォームは何ですか？眠ります。眠ります。つける。マスフォームは何ですか？つけます。つけます。作る。マスフォームは何ですか？作ります。作ります。サボる。マスフォームは何ですか？サボります。サボります。借りる。マスフォームは何ですか？借ります。借ります。着替える。マスフォームは何ですか？着替えます。着替えます。やる。マスフォームは何ですか？やります。やります。忘れる。マスフォームは何ですか？忘れます。忘れます。見る。マスフォームは何ですか？見ます。見ます。Okay, the last one. かぶる。マスフォームは何ですか？かぶります。 かぶります。
Very good! I hope the lesson was helpful, and now you feel confident converting verbs ending in る to the mas form. こんにちは、ゆうこ先生です。I have been teaching Japanese to English-speaking learners in the USA for many years, and now I provide online courses for learners worldwide. In my courses, you can learn Japanese in your spare time at your own pace. The lessons are structured in a step-by-step manner, making them easy to follow for learners. You can access multiple courses with a Smile Nihongo Learning Pass. There are two kinds of passes, so you can choose one that fits your level and needs. Find more information about the program at smilenihongo.com/learningpass. ではまた次のレッスンで会いましょう。